You hit the high of the high and then the low of the low. What was the pulse check in the locker room after that Saturday night, after the Northern Illinois game? Where were you at?
Yeah, definitely a low point for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm somebody who takes a lot of pride in responding, but shoot, after the game, when you got 6 more days until you can play a football game, that's a lot of time to sit around and think. And fortunately, during that time, I had a lot of great people who would reach out to me. And everybody always talks about, oh, the magnitude of Notre Dame. We don't really know what it's like until things go bad. When things go bad, you really start to hear it. And that was a tough week for me, but I was just itching to get to practice, be able to prove myself again. So Tuesday practice comes around, got back into my rhythm. But like I said, a lot of people reached out to me and helped me throughout that time. But yeah, it wasn't easy.
Coach even mentioned that a person's character shows when they're down. You didn't want pity. You just wanted to go back to work. Exactly what you just said. How would you grade yourself in the way that you've navigated that situation and now have come out with how many wins in a row?
Yeah, I don't even know. I try not to count, but I think I've done a pretty good job of responding. And I was thinking about I think about this a lot, but like I don't even remember the person I was that long ago, and it just seems like a whole lifetime, like a whole different experience because we've been through so much since then. Um, but yeah, it's been crazy, and I'm proud of not only myself, like the whole team for responding, and for them to trust me game in and game out since then is it's really meant a lot to me.
How do you make sure that the noise is all controlled in the locker room and that people aren't kind of listening to all the craziness that is out there when it comes to the playoffs?
Yeah, so for me personally, it's pretty easy. Obviously, I stay off social media, but kind of my whole life has been pretty consistent and what I do off the field. I don't have many distractions. Been dating the same girl for like 7 years now, so it's pretty easy for me. And then for the rest of the team as well. I mean, here in South Bend, you pretty much you go to the football facility, you go to work, you go to class, and it's just repeat. So it's very hard to find time to get distracted. So I think we've all done a great job of just sticking to the game plan, do what we've been doing for the last, I guess, 9 weeks now.
That's all you can do. All right. So you have been able to play in like a pretty cool stretch of venues. So Yankee Stadium last week, you got the LA Coliseum this week, which is across the country when you think about it. Can you believe that you get to experience just such historic places as your office on Saturdays?
No, I mean it's absolutely insane. Every time we go into a venue like this, I just remind myself like, oh, this is why you come to Notre Dame, and it's always sold out. We always got so many fans there. It's like we play in New York, and the whole stadium is just Notre Dame. Like it's you can't even put it into words. It's an incredible experience we're able to share together.
Love it. All right. Facing USC Saturday, big game, big rivalry game. How do you make sure that they don't spoil your playoff hopes?
Mm. It's a great question. I think, Coach Freeman kind of emphasized it this week. It's not the game that we need to take priority of. It's our preparation this week. Everybody wants to talk about games that they mark on their calendar. Well, how about the preparation we mark on our calendar this week? That needs to be the emphasis. So, we're not really too amped up about the game yet. We're amped up about this practice we got coming up. So, yeah, obviously it's a big one, but it's just any other game. Field's still 53 and a third by 120. So.
Thanks, Jenny, and thanks to Riley Leonard, the quarterback for Notre Dame. Little slip there. You can catch this game at 3:30 Eastern on Saturday on CBS and streaming on Paramount Plus.